it's Yuenny, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do an updated review on my Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 Damier Azur. I'm just going to go through sort of the wear and tear and yeah, sort of any signs of wear, I guess, like on this bag. So I hope you enjoyed the video and let's get started. I've had this bag for just over a year. I bought it in June last year in London. It was beginning of June, so yeah, I just wanted to share with you sort of any signs of wear in sort of the last year. Bearing in mind that where I live, we don't get many days where it doesn't actually rain, so it's been quite hard to actually use this bag because there's just not really been the opportunity. But whenever it's been sunny outside, I do take it out, and since I bought this bag, the Vachetta has actually patinaed a bit. Considering that I've not actually been able to use it very much, so it does look very, very pretty now. When I first did the unboxing, I'll leave the video down below if you're interested in watching it. The Vachetta was actually really, really pale and almost like really white, and it was so bright. But comparing to that, now it's actually quite an even patina, and I actually wouldn't mind it if it was a bit more patinaed, even darker than this, but at the moment it looks really pretty, and it still looks very new because yeah, all the leather is still really good condition. It doesn't look very used at all, so yeah, it looks good. I got this luggage tag last year as well. I believe it was July when we were in London. I got this one and my the one for my Speedy Damier Ben. I haven't had this hot stamped yet because I haven't had the chance to sort of do it. Every time I am in a Louis Vuitton shop, I don't actually have this luggage tag with me, and our nearest store is actually in London, so I've not sort of had the chance to go, so I've not had it hot stamped yet. This clip up here was from my friend Jen from Instagram. She actually very, very kindly sent it to me to use with my round coin purse, because I was looking for something to attach my round coin purse to my handbags, and I kind of posted something on Instagram, and she said, oh, she had a spare one and she didn't need it, and then she just sent it to me, so that was really, really kind. And I'm using it with this luggage tag for now. Yeah, I'm kind of a little bit worried using just having the round coin purse attached to the outside of the handbag. I don't know, I'm just a bit worried it might fall off and I might lose it, so at the moment I'm using it with the luggage tag, which fits perfectly with the leather, and I can always easily remove it and attach it to a different bag if I'm changing bags, so that's really good. But I like sort of the level of patina on the luggage tag that goes with this bag, particularly because I've only used this luggage tag with this bag, so it all goes together, so I don't really use it with any other bags. The only thing I've noticed that is the patina on these two sort of chaps that aren't actually even. There's like a lighter line here, and then one that kind of goes a bit like that. I don't know whether it's because when the handles kind of sit like that and then the sun doesn't quite hit it when I first took it out on a sunny day, so maybe that's why it's sort of slightly uneven, but it doesn't bother me that much, and it probably won't really show even on the camera, so that's not a problem. And I think when it gets a bit darker it's going to be even less noticeable, so I'm not too worried about that. I also noticed for some reason this side of the zipper pull is slightly more patinaed than the other side. Again, you probably won't actually be able to see it, but that's kind of what I noticed, maybe because I have it more sat like this than that. I don't know, it could be the reason, but yeah, this underside is slightly darker than the top side, and also comparing it to the handles, it's slightly darker, but that's not an issue. The padlock, it's not as shiny as when I first got it, but it's still quite clean and pretty shiny compared to some of my other padlocks that probably needs cleaning. And what I've noticed is also, maybe because I keep the padlock on there, the edges on this bit of leather tab kind of is a bit rubbed, and yeah, that's the only kind of wear on that bit. The hole hasn't stretched yet. I assume it might do a little bit over time, but when I store it away, I don't actually take the padlock off, so I guess yeah, it's not actually stretched. It's a tiny bit dirty from the padlock, but I'll probably keep it on there as well because that's just the look of the Speedy, and I want to just keep it on there. The zip's still very, very smooth and easy to zip and unzip, but I kind of noticed comparing to some of my older Speedies that the zip kind of doesn't look as good quality. It kind of looks flimsier. I don't know, it kind of looks a bit cheaper in a way, and yeah, it just doesn't look like it's really good quality. Not like, it doesn't look like it's really hard wearing, and it feels like over time it will get really scratched and probably very dirty. And yeah, but other than that, the zip's still very clean, and the material sort of either side of the zip's still very clean. The corners, I haven't got any scuffing. Oh, there's a tiny bit on the edge here where it kind of looks like the colour's slightly rubbed off, which is actually quite disappointing because, like I say, I haven't actually used it that many times. So I would be surprised if I've actually taken it out more than 10 times in the last year, and because it's so new and it's a light colour, I'm always really careful when I take it out, and I just watch that I don't hit my bag on anything. But there is a bit of kind of rubbed off colour on the edge of the canvas. The piping on the edges are really, really nice. Yeah, there's no rubbing or scuffing or anything, so they're in perfect condition. The handles as well, it's less obvious now, I think, just because I've taken it out a little bit more, but it does feel like one handle is slightly darker than the other one. But again, I think when it was very new, and I took it out and put it on my car seat, I think maybe one side was sort of towards the window, so I think one side's slightly darker, but that's over time, I think it would just not be noticeable at all. Usually with top handle bags, the bit at the top would generally be a little bit darker because that's where you hold the bag normally, but mine's the same colour throughout. Yeah, because I'm usually really careful that I don't have hand cream on. I don't put hand cream on and carry my bag straight away, and also I wash my hands so much throughout the day. It's crazy, so I always make sure I have really clean hands, and it feels really smooth and soft, and yeah, it's just not dirty. Moving on to the inside, I have a Samorga purse organiser for this bag because it's got a very light interior and I don't want it to get really dirty. So the main reason I got a purse organiser is to keep it clean. I'm not so much organised. It's good to be easy to find things in there, but I don't mind just chucking everything in and sort of rummaging to find stuff, but it's just to keep clean. I've done a review on the purse organiser, the Samorga purse organiser, which I will leave the video down below if you want to watch it. And I also go through sort of what fits in this bag and what it looks like with the organiser and without. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll leave the link down below. I've attached the keys to the padlock up here on the D-ring so I don't lose it. I probably would never really need to take that off there, but I just wanted to keep it with the bag, so yeah, I don't lose the keys. When I bought this bag, it was the newer version of the Speedy because it's got the puffier chaps and it's got the kind of the smooth surface on both sides of this leather pole. But since then, they've changed the inside pocket. Now the new Speedy has actually got a zip on the inside pocket, and I believe it's slightly bigger as well, so you can fit more in there. But this is kind of now is already an old model of the Speedy because I don't have the zip. But I don't normally use this pocket for anything because it's so small. It would be nice if I could fit my phone in there because that's usually the one thing that I want to be able to find quickly inside my bags. So in my Speedies, my phone doesn't fit into any of them, so that's a bit of a shame, so I don't really use it for anything. I've just taken the purse organiser out so you can have a look. It looks absolutely immaculate. It's still really, really clean inside. There's no marks or anything, and still smells new. It still smells like the day I took it out the box. It's still, yeah, it's just so clean. I still really love it. I just wish we had the weather to use it more. I've seen some pictures of some people's Speedies that they have problems with the glazing, that they kind of start splitting or they kind of start cracking. But this one is still in really good condition, or the glazing's still intact, and it looks perfect. But on one side of the handles, I must say, like, it does look very wrinkly on this bit. Not on the other side, but it's just one side. It kind of looks very wrinkly. yeah, all the stitching and everything is still perfect. I only use this bag when I'm wearing light coloured clothes, so there's no colour transfer. Well, I can't see. Yeah, I can't see any colour transfer on this bag, but yeah, I wouldn't generally use this bag if I'm wearing sort of dark jeans or just generally dark clothes. So I'm still very careful with this bag because it's still in very, very new condition. So that was my very quick updated review on my Louis Vuitton Speedy in the Damier Azur. I know there's not really been very much that I could share with you in regards to wear and tear because I've not really had the chance to use it that much in the last year. But hopefully if we get more of a summer this year, I'll be able to take it out more, and then I could maybe do another sort of review maybe later this year or even like in another year's time. Yeah, so if you have any questions regarding anything that I've said about my bag, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Hope you're having a unique day today. See you later. Bye.